Hi, Mr. Messina. Okay, so you pointed out something that I hadn't noticed, which is that the chronograph wheel was slipping at 58. And I was hoping to be able to fix it, and I'm still am. That is your chronograph wheel. The way these work is these have a literal clutch plate and everything right in the middle of them, right there. That's the clutch. That's the finger that pushes over the minute counter wheel. And this center section, this big gear, that's the fourth wheel section. When the clutch is engaged, because that's the natural state of this wheel section should not turn. That should only turn when the clutch levers are in doing it. So you stop that. If you'll notice, I should not be able to do that. It's just, I'll try to tighten it up, but chances are we might have to, basically your chronograph wheel might be bad. In the old days, I would have said it was flat out bad, but I've been able to get them to stiffen up. So I'm going to try that and we'll see. Here's your mangled hammer spring, and I will replace that as you have requested. And let's get back. Your chronograph wheel is just bad. It's just bad. The fourth wheel section is not only turning independently, but it's actually flopping around. So the whole piece is bad. So I'm going to have to replace this. I have them, which is good. They're not easy to find, but I do have some. The next thing is that I will need to use your original sweep on a new chronograph wheel. Technically, they were supposed to be one use only, but I've been able to reset these before, and I'll be needing to do that again on this one, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that. Place your chronograph wheel. You're going to get this along with your other parts, which are here. There's your bad crown. Here is this mangled spring. And here's this chronograph wheel. You will be able to look at all of those. And that ought to be fun. Okay, so your lower mainspring arbor jewel is now in place. Your lower mainspring arbor has been jeweled, as has your upper mainspring arbor. So you got jewels there, bottom and top. And that, as I said, is a permanent fix. We're in here, so why not do it? Here we are. So, but that will be a permanent fix, and that'll be the end of it. So, moving onward. So here we are. That's your new chronograph wheel is in there. Movement's been running overnight. I did adjust. So we're not seeing that beat error anymore. So the chronograph wheel is in and it's functioning. And so now it's time for me to put the movement back together and work to reseat that sweep hand on the new chronograph wheel pinion. Nope, we're good. Let's put it together. And there we are. So there's your watch. I was able to refit your original sweep to the new chronograph wheel. Your old chronograph wheel is right in there, and you can play with it and see what it's all about. Oh, I did want to point out one thing. So I was able to successfully set this hand on a new chronograph wheel. The alignment is off by about just a hair. I can't get it any closer than that. These hands were supposed to be one-time use only. And every time any work like this got done, the hand was supposed to be replaced. The hands are long out of production. So you're not, because what happens is let me get this out of here. The way these work, the pinion, which is the pokey thing, okay, the pokey thing, pinion, on your chronograph wheel is keyed. There's a little, right here, that's the chronograph wheel. It goes right in there. It's keyed. So it's got one flat side section. And what happens when you put a hand on it, is the aluminum tube deforms to grip that pinion, okay? So you use it once, it deforms once, and that's the end of it. Except it can be done again. You just have to hope that the hand holds, the tube holds. Most of the time it does, but it's difficult to get it to drop exactly where it needs to go, because you're already rolling the dice by using a used hand again. So that is the closest I am able to get it. The only way to get around that now would be to replace the entire hand. While I do have those hands, I'm not, it would be really stupidly expensive. And I just, it's from a functional standpoint, it's not necessary. And especially if you keep your chronograph running, as I recommend, well, at least running or stopped, or one of the two, it should be fine. But anyway, I just realized I hadn't explained that to you. So there you go. Thank you. I'm getting great numbers out of the watch. I can't complain at all. Hopefully that, works for you. This is, it's a really nice watch. It's a really nice watch. And the fact that it's with the original owner is really something. I don't think I've seen but a couple of these true Pogues that are still with the original owner. Never mind one in this kind of condition. I mean, look at the insert. It's just, this is a really nice watch. And it shows why these are as sought after as they are. They're just, I just think they're really cool. Okay, so I stopped this because I wanted to show you something. I'm sure this is not anything you need to know. When resetting these, when running the chronograph and resetting them, wherever you stop the chronograph is fine. My recommendation is to reset it, though, only when that main sweep is like in this area. Just basically once it passes top dead center. Right about there. Because what that does is it minimizes the amount of force going into your watch. Oh, look at that. You didn't set your day and date. Hang on a second. I was busy reassembling and wasn't thinking. Okay. Let's move to 10 o'clock. There we go. You can see by the way that your crown holds. Now, it is 1:41 on the 24th. Thursday the 24th. Okay. Yeah. And there's your watch. Ready to come back? And I'm super pleased for you to still have your original watch. It's really cool. It's a really cool watch. Thanks for sending it in, and wear it in good health.